Hi, Eric Chessen, founder of Autism Fitness and the official provider of the website autismfitness.com. Now, what I want to go over today for movement of the moment are hurdle steps, something that I use as a warm-up for all of my athletes. Now, typically what we do with hurdles when we can get them apart is set them out in a linear fashion like so. So we have hurdle 1, hurdle 2, hurdle 3, hurdle 4 right here. Now what I see, that's almost a straight line, bear with me. What I see with my athletes a lot, instead of stepping over, this is what we want to see. High knees, head up, looking down, a little tracking, that's fine. However, what I tend to see with my athletes on the spectrum is the literal and figurative path of least resistance. So maybe they'll do 1 or 2 steps, but all of a sudden the feet are coming out here. So we're not really getting the physical response or the physical reaction that we want. We want that knee up, we want to develop that hip flexibility. So here's a trick that I've been using for several years to some degree of success. What I do is I start doubling up my hurdles. So instead of just having 1, I put 2. What is this? It serves as a way for the athlete, number 1, to follow that guideline, and number 2, it's a little harder for them to start reaching out laterally and bring that leg straight and over. So they actually have to commit to bending. Even if it's not a perfect step over, we'll still see a little internal rotation with the knee and hip, and we can fix that through cueing. But just to get that very rote, basic starting point of hip flexibility here and stepping over that hurdle, I like doubling them up here. What does that mean? It means you also need double the hurdles, but I think it's worth it to get that hurdle step because hip flexibility is so important for this population. And we see a lot of kids, a lot of teens, a lot of young adults on the spectrum who tend to have poor hip flexibility, poor trunk stability, and the inability to really get down into that squat position. So this is going to help. So if you have an athlete who is doing their hurdle steps, but they're taking that path outward, again, double up those hurdles and triple up your productivity. Tripling up is not a guarantee, but in Utah. Eric Chessen, autismfitness.com. Hope this helps.